Have you ever had one of those mornings where you get out of bed, and instead of feeling refreshed and ready for the day, you feel a few more clicks and creaks than you used to? Maybe that initial burst of energy you once had just isn't there anymore, and by mid-morning, you're already looking for a little something to perk you up, whether it's a second cup of coffee or a sweet snack. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know you are not alone. So many of us, once we pass that wonderful milestone of 40, start to notice these subtle shifts. And for a long time, we're told it's just a normal part of getting older. But what if I told you that a big part of how you feel for the rest of your day, and even how fast you're aging, is being secretly determined by what you do in the first hour after you wake up? It's true. Breakfast, that meal we've been told since childhood is the most important of the day, can either be a powerful fountain of youth, or it can quietly accelerate the aging process in ways you might not even see, but you definitely feel. The good news is, it's never too late to make a change. In this video, we're going to walk through some of the most common breakfast habits that, after 40, might be working against you. We're not talking about a complete diet overhaul or anything drastic, just some simple, powerful tweaks that can help you reclaim your energy, support your body, and truly feel vibrant from the inside out. So, let's start with a big one, probably the most common breakfast mistake I see, and that's loading up on processed carbohydrates and sugar first thing in the morning. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I just have a bowl of cereal or a muffin or a piece of toast with jam. That's what breakfast is. And I get it. It's quick, it's easy, and for a moment, it tastes great and gives you a little energy spike. But here's what's happening inside your body. When you consume something like a sugary cereal or a pastry, your body very quickly converts it into glucose or sugar in your bloodstream. This causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar. Your body panics a little at the sudden surge and releases a hormone called insulin to quickly usher that sugar out of your blood and into your cells for energy. The problem is, after 40, our cells can become a little less responsive to insulin. It's a natural shift many of us experience. So, your pancreas has to pump out even more insulin to get the job done. This wild roller coaster of a high blood sugar spike followed by a drastic insulin-driven crash is what leaves you feeling tired, foggy, and craving more sugar just a couple of hours later. But beyond the energy crash, this cycle is profoundly aging. Those repeated spikes in blood sugar can lead to a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins like collagen and elastin, the very things that keep your skin looking firm and youthful. When this happens, those proteins become damaged and stiff, leading to more wrinkles and sagging skin. So, that seemingly innocent sweet breakfast is not just sapping your energy, it's actively aging your skin from the inside. So, what can you do instead? It's not about deprivation. It's about a smarter swap. Instead of that bowl of sugary cereal, imagine a bowl of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt topped with a handful of berries and a sprinkle of nuts. Or instead of a plain white bagel, what about 2 slices of whole grain, CD toast with some avocado and a couple of scrambled eggs? The difference is profound. You're swapping those quick-burning sugars for a combination of protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This combination is magic because it digests slowly, providing a steady, sustained release of energy without the dramatic spike and crash. You'll feel fuller longer, your mind will be clearer, and you'll be giving your body the building blocks it needs, not the sugar that breaks it down. Now, let's move on to another common habit, and this one is a little trickier because it feels so virtuous, and that's drinking a big glass of fruit juice, thinking you're doing your body a favor. I'm getting my vitamins. It's natural. And yes, while a small glass of 100% fruit juice does contain some vitamins, what you're primarily drinking is a concentrated shot of sugar with most of the beneficial fiber stripped away. Think about it. How many oranges does it take to make 1 glass of orange juice? You probably never sit down and eat 3 or 4 oranges in one go, but you can easily drink the juice of them in seconds. You're getting all the sugar of those multiple fruits, but without the fiber that helps to slow down the absorption and prevent that blood sugar spike we just talked about. Your body processes a glass of apple juice or orange juice in almost the exact same way it processes a can of soda. It's a sugar bomb that sets you up for that same energy roller coaster and contributes to that internal aging process. So, what's a better way to hydrate and get your vitamins in the morning? Well, Nothing beats a simple glass of water. After a full night's sleep, your body is dehydrated, and water is exactly what it needs to kickstart your metabolism and hydrate your cells. If you want flavor, try infusing your water with some lemon slices, cucumber, or a few mint leaves. And if you're really craving that fruit, eat the whole fruit. Have an actual apple or a real orange. That way, you get the sugar, but it's packaged with all that wonderful fiber, which slows everything down and makes a healthy choice. It's a small shift, but it makes a world of difference in how you'll feel by 10 a.m. And this leads us perfectly into the third thing many of us are doing, or rather, not doing, at breakfast that's secretly adding years to our body, and that's skipping protein. So many classic breakfasts are overwhelmingly carbohydrate-based. Toast, cereal, oatmeal, pancakes. And if you're having just that, you're missing the most crucial component for maintaining your vitality after 40. You see, as we move through our 40s, 50s, and beyond, we naturally begin to lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. Muscle is not just for strength. It's your body's primary metabolic engine. It's what burns calories at rest and what keeps you strong, mobile, and independent. The single most important dietary factor for preserving that precious muscle is protein. When you don't get adequate protein at breakfast, you're missing a key opportunity to signal to your muscles to stay, to rebuild and repair. Without that signal, your body can start to break down muscle for energy, especially if your breakfast was high in sugar. This loss of muscle slows down your metabolism, making it easier to gain body fat, and it can lead to that feeling of weakness and fatigue. So, how can we fix this? It's about making a conscious effort to include a source of high-quality protein on your plate. This could be eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, a quality protein powder blended into a smoothie, some smoked salmon, or even some leftover chicken from last night's dinner. There are no rules saying you can't have non-breakfast foods for breakfast. By making protein the star of your morning meal, or at least a strong supporting actor, you're giving your body the tools it needs to hold on to its metabolic power, to keep you feeling strong, and to literally fight back against one of the most significant aspects of age-related decline. Now, we've covered a lot of ground already. The problem with sugary cereals, the hidden sugars in fruit juice, and the absolute importance of getting enough protein. These three shifts alone can completely transform how you feel throughout your entire day. But there are a couple more subtle, yet equally powerful, habits we need to talk about, because what you drink and even the timing of your meal can have a surprising impact on your energy and your longevity. Now, I want to talk about something that for many of us is an absolute non-negotiable, the very lifeblood of the morning, and that's our beloved cup of coffee. I can almost hear the collective sigh of relief from everyone watching. Don't worry, I'm not here to tell you to give up your coffee. In fact, when consumed wisely, coffee has some wonderful antioxidants and can be a healthy part of your routine. The problem isn't the coffee itself. It's when and how we often drink it. Many of us, myself included for years, roll out of bed and our first instinct is to head straight for the coffee machine. We need that jolt to feel human. But when you do that, you might be working against your body's natural rhythms in a way that increases stress and ages you faster. Here's why. When you first wake up, your body is already naturally surging with a hormone called cortisol. You probably heard of it. It's often called the stress hormone, but in the morning, its release is a good thing. This natural cortisol spike is designed to do exactly what your coffee is trying to do. It helps you feel alert, awake, and ready to face the day. It's your body's built-in alarm clock. Now, when you introduce caffeine on top of this already high cortisol level, it's like adding jet fuel to a campfire. You get an exaggerated stress response. Over time, this can lead to something called adrenal fatigue, where your poor adrenal glands get overworked and become less responsive. The result? You end up needing more and more caffeine to get the same effect, and your natural energy production systems get worn out. You feel wired but tired, and that constant state of low-grade stress is incredibly aging, contributing to everything from weight gain around the midsection to disrupted sleep. So, what's the simple fix? It's all about timing. Try waiting just 60 to 90 minutes after you wake up before you have that first cup. I know, for some of you that might sound impossible, but give it a try. Use that first hour to hydrate with a large glass of water. maybe with a squeeze of lemon, to replenish what you lost overnight. Eat your protein-rich breakfast we talked about earlier. Let your body's own cortisol do its job naturally. Then, when that cortisol level starts to dip a little, your coffee can come in as a perfect, gentle boost rather than a stressful shock to the system. You'll likely find you're less jittery, your energy is more stable, and you might even need less coffee to feel just as good. It's a small change in timing that can make a monumental difference in your stress levels and long-term energy. And while we're on the topic of what we drink, let's gently touch on that other morning classic for some, the glass of cow's milk. Now, this one is a bit more personal and doesn't apply to everyone, but if you've been dealing with unexplained bloating, sinus congestion, or achy joints in the morning, this could be a key piece of the puzzle. As we age, our production of lactase, the enzyme needed to properly digest the sugar in milk called lactose, often declines. This can lead to that uncomfortable bloating and gas. But beyond that, dairy can be inflammatory for some people. And inflammation is like pouring gasoline on the fire of aging. It's a primary driver of joint pain, skin issues like rosacea, and that general feeling of stiffness and puffiness. I'm not saying everyone needs to ditch dairy forever, but I am suggesting a simple experiment. Try switching to a non-dairy alternative for just 2 weeks in your coffee, cereal, or smoothies. Options like unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk are widely available now. See how you feel. Do you notice less bloating? Do your sinuses feel clearer? Do your joints feel a little less achy? If the answer is yes, you've just uncovered a powerful secret to reducing internal inflammation and feeling younger. If you don't notice a difference, then maybe dairy is just fine for you. The goal here is to become a detective for your own body, to notice what truly makes you feel good and what might be holding you back. This brings us to a habit that's less about what's on your plate and more about what's happening while you're eating. And that's the habit of eating breakfast in a rush, often while standing over the sink, scrolling through your phone, or already mentally launching into your day's to-do list. When you eat in this stressed, fight-or-flight state, you're not primed for digestion. Your body's resources are diverted away from the complex process of breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. Instead, it's preparing to run from a threat. This can lead to poor digestion, nutrient malabsorption, and even more inflammation. Think of your body like a beautiful, sophisticated kitchen. When you eat calmly, it's like a master chef is in there, carefully preparing and distributing all the wonderful ingredients you provided. When you eat in a stressed rush, it's like a tornado has ripped through the kitchen. Ingredients are flying everywhere. Nothing gets properly prepared, and it creates a huge mess. So, how do we calm the kitchen? It starts with just taking 5 deep breaths before you take your first bite. Sit down at a table. Even if you're alone, put your phone away, just for 10 or 15 minutes. Simply be with your food. Notice the colors, the smells, the textures. Chew slowly. This simple act of mindful eating switches your nervous system from the stress, fight, or flight mode into the relaxed, rest and digest mode. This allows your body to properly break down your food, absorb all those wonderful nutrients from the protein and healthy fats we talked about, and actually use them to repair and rejuvenate your cells. It turns your breakfast from a frantic refueling stop into a truly nourishing, anti-aging ritual. We've now looked at the timing of our coffee, the potential impact of dairy, and the profound importance of a calm eating environment. These are the subtle, often overlooked gears that work in the background, either accelerating or slowing down how we age. But there's one final powerful concept we need to explore to truly master our mornings, and it has to do with giving your body a longer break from the constant work of digestion, a practice that can activate some of your body's most powerful built-in youth-preserving mechanisms. And that final, powerful concept I mentioned is all about the clock. Not the clock on the wall telling you it's time for breakfast, but the internal clock that governs your digestion and cellular repair. You see, for decades, we've been told that we need to eat breakfast shortly after waking to kickstart our metabolism. And while that's true for growing children and teenagers, our metabolic needs change after 40. One of the most impactful things you can do to combat aging is to give your digestive system a meaningful break each day. And the most natural, effective way to do that is by gently pushing back the time you have your first meal. This isn't about skipping breakfast or starving yourself. It's about condensing your daily eating window in a way that works with your body's new rhythms. Think of your body like a sophisticated house. During the day, when you're eating, you're in living mode, bringing in groceries, cooking, socializing. It's busy and active. But at night, when you stop eating, the house switches to cleaning and repair mode. A dedicated crew comes in to take out the trash, scrub the floors, repair the walls, and fix any broken appliances. This crew is led by a process called autophagy. Now, if you eat a late dinner at 8 p.m. and then have breakfast first thing at 7 a.m., your cleaning crew only has a short 11-hour shift. They barely have time to take out the trash before you're bringing in a new delivery of groceries. And the deep cleaning and repairs never get done. Over time, the cellular trash accumulates, leading to inflammation, slower metabolism, and faster aging. But when you extend that overnight fast, say, by finishing dinner by 7 p.m. and not eating again until 11 a.m. the next day, you give that cleaning crew a full 16-hour shift. This allows autophagy to really get to work, clearing out damaged cells and proteins, which is a cornerstone of longevity. So, how you start? It's simpler than you think. Begin by gradually pushing your breakfast back by 15 to 30 minutes every few days. During your fasting window, you can and should drink water, black coffee, or herbal tea. Before you know it, you'll find you're not even that hungry first thing in the morning. You're simply aligning your eating with your true hunger signals, not an old habit. This one shift can help with weight management, improve mental clarity, reduce inflammation, and truly slow the hands of your biological clock. Now, as we bring all of this together, I want you to see the beautiful, interconnected picture we've painted. It's not about one single magic bullet. It's about how these habits work in harmony. By swapping your sugary cereal for a protein-rich meal, you're providing stable energy and building blocks for muscle. By choosing whole fruit over juice, you're protecting your blood sugar and your skin. By timing your coffee wisely, you're supporting your body's natural stress rhythms. By being mindful of dairy, you're potentially reducing inflammation. By eating in a calm state, you're ensuring optimal digestion and nutrient absorption. And by giving your body a longer overnight break, you're activating its most profound cellular cleanup crew. These aren't drastic restrictions. They're loving upgrades. They are choices that say, I respect my body, I'm listening to its new needs, and I am committed to feeling vibrant and strong for all the years to come. You don't have to implement all of these changes at once. That would be overwhelming. Pick just one. Maybe this week, you focus on adding a good source of protein to your breakfast. Next week, you work on waiting an hour for your coffee. Small, consistent steps are what create lasting change. They are what add up to a life filled with more energy, less stiffness, clearer thinking, and a genuine sense of well-being. I would love to hear about your journey. Which one of these tips resonates most with you? What small change you can try first? Please share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your favorite new breakfast recipe in the comments below. Let's create a community of support and inspiration for each other. And if you found this helpful, if you feel a little more empowered to take charge of your health after 40, do me a favor and give this video a like, and subscribe to the channel for more honest, practical conversations about thriving in this wonderful chapter of our lives. Remember, your age is not a limit. It's a testament to your experience and strength. And with a few simple tweaks, you can ensure that your energy and vitality are a testament to how well you're caring for the incredible person you are. Here's to your health and to feeling truly fantastic from the moment you wake up